Okay, you guys. So here we are Monday morning again. Um, for those of you that are new to my world, for the last couple of years, it started with the Only Love experience, and then it became Atomic Love Mastery. But I had a group of women, and we met every single Monday morning at 7:30 in the morning, and it was to kickstart our week so that we would have the intention of being aligned with love and energetically give ourselves a reset and a jumping off point to be able to do this for the entire week. It was a hit. And when we stopped, we missed it. So there's been a lot of changes going on in the world of Uncaged Woman, in my world, and in everyone's world. And so it's needed now more than ever. The weekly jump start that says, okay, I am aligning with love. I'm setting my intention. I'm grounding myself, and I'm energetically aligning to the vibration of love. And so when I was thinking about beginning this again, I thought I want to do it completely differently. So now it is available and open to any and all women and the men that love them. So it's like women ready to rise, women ready to really step into their power, to really own that they are responsible for their life experience. Like we choose and we show up and it makes a difference, and that collectively we are very powerful. Individually, we are very powerful. And I open this up for all women, but I wanted to also open this up for all men, because whether you are a husband, a lover, a son, a father, a brother, you have women in your life. We all have men in our lives. And so there are men that are very consciously aware of the evolution of woman, and they support it and they get behind it. And they also are very intrigued by the idea of this evolution and this intention to align with love. I've had more than one man ask me, why Uncaged Woman? Why is it not just Uncaged? Why not men too? And so for this particular call on Monday mornings, all are welcome. We've changed the name. It is now Soul Rise. And I just thought that was so fitting. First thing in the morning, we're all like so inspired by beautiful sunrises. Let's do a soul rise together. So the group's name is changing, the formatting is changing, and I'm going to tell you about that quickly here. But first, I want us to like really anchor in and get in the right energetic field. So if you would just close your eyes and take a deep breath. I'm going to play a beautiful little song for you. You can keep your eyes closed and just listen to these lyrics. Can you hear it okay? No. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I don't know how to stop it. Go back to Zoom, share screen. I know there's a way to share your music. Okay, share sound. Let's try this. Your eyes closed, keep breathing in deeply. Keep that on the floor, hands over your heart if you feel so inclined.
I built my walls up high and strong. Thought fear would keep me safe all along. But love don't live where doubt takes root, and hearts can't bloom when silence is the truth. I tried to love with one eye closed, held back the words I should have chose. But trembling hands can't hold what's real, and fear can't teach your heart to feel. Fear not love, let it rise above. You can't embrace what you're afraid of. You can't trust someone you always doubt, and you can't let God in if you're shutting him out. Fear is fire, but love is flame. One consumes, the other names. So fear not love, and love not fear. Only one can stay here. They say that perfect love casts fear aside, but I've seen hearts run and I've watched pride hide. I was taught to bow, to be afraid, but that's not how real love is made. Love won't punish, love won't shame. It calls you gently by your name, not with lightning or with scars, but with healing in the dark. And fear not love, let it rise above. You can't embrace what you're afraid of. You can't trust someone you always doubt, and you can't let God in if you're shutting him out. Fear is fire, but love is flame. One consumes, the other names. So fear not love, and love not fear. Only one can stay here. And there's no chains in love, no shadows that stay. It doesn't make you run, it helps you stay. And maybe the hardest truth to face is we were made for grace. And fear not love, let it rise above. You can't embrace what you're afraid of. Don't build a prison with your pain. Love will walk you through the rain. Fear is loud, but love is clear, and perfect love will cast out fear. So fear not love, let it live right here. Yeah, fear not love, it's the reason we're here.
That was gorgeous.
Like, gorgeous. No,
What
I
a
put a
beautiful
star.
voice. Who is that?
Okay, I got to figure out the technology. It kept playing on my end. Oh, I lost you guys. Where are you? Where are you? There you
I'm
are.
here.
Okay. Oh, I love that. So that was created by my friend Alex, and it is on a platform that creates music like that. And it's called Sumo some. And anyway, I thought it was just beautiful. He shared it with
Oh,
me this morning at 6 a.m. I got a text with that song from him, and this is where I know that spirit is moving, because when I taught these programs, the first year it was 100% spirit led. I never pre-planned for a single Monday session, and I would just allow. I would wait and see what the download was. I would trust that it was coming, and I let spirit completely dictate the agenda for each weekly call, and it was magic. The next year I did an agenda, and I tried to have a format, and it looked good in theory, and it just didn't hold the same spark. It didn't hold the same magic. So this time I decided this would be spirit led. And I just didn't worry about it. I went to sleep with a complete knowing that I would know exactly what to talk about this morning. And then sure enough, I mean, I don't think I've ever gotten a text from Alex at 6 a.m. in the entire 5 years that I've known him. And I happened to be awake, and then boom, within seconds, I got a text message with that song. And this agenda just poured through me, and I knew what to talk about today. So it's such a beautiful thing when you surrender and you trust and you have faith and you watch what shows up. So I want to just briefly cover what this call every Monday is going to be about, because there is no agenda. So each week could be a little bit different. There will be grounding like we just did. There will probably be music that I will share with you. Perhaps it'll be a video, something to get us really centered, really grounded, and really anchored into love. We will set a weekly intention for the call. And we will do, whether it is a song or a video or something that I lead, we'll do a brief introduction with either a prayer or a meditation. And I want to issue you an invitation, and that is to be mindful of how we show up for these calls. Like, this is something that is a choice, it is free, and I want to invite you to show up for this call like it's an investment in your future. And we really relate to money. We really relate to investments, but let's go deeper. Let's go beyond that. This is a soul investment. This is a connecting time. And so the value we place on it, even though there's not a monetary value, it's going to be something that we create. What is the value to us? And when we highly value something, we show up. And so how we do anything is how we do everything. So I would just like to issue an invitation to you to plan ahead, put it on your calendar, schedule it. If there's a week that you can't be there, that's okay. It's okay. Show up when you can, but when you do show up, fully show up. So please come on time so that we can start right promptly at 7:30. Be present so that you are really here and focused, not on your phone, not doing multitasking, just here and focused. You will get so much more out of this if you're present with me. Show up prepared, bring your journal. Every single week, bring your journal, bring a pen. If you want to have a cup of coffee or cup of tea, then bring that with you. And then also be willing to participate, because collectively our energy is so powerful. And so towards the end of each call, if there's time, there'll be like some time for feedback or from Q&A. And I will do some, whatever, if I'll answer questions, if you want a little bit of laser coaching, we'll see what happens. So all of these calls will be led. So this is a little different than I've done in the past, because I expect that there will be a bigger group here. So they will be led. And then towards the end, we'll have like hands raised, and I'll take as many questions as time allows. Okay, I've already kind of covered this, but this is open to all, the women ready to rise and the men who love them. So that means invite friends, family, sisters, brothers, people that you feel would align with this, because it is such a critical time for us to align with love on the planet as a whole. So the broader we spread, the faster love can really flow. And then what can you look forward to? So each week will be a little bit different. Like I said, spirit led, but we'll be doing journaling and writing exercises, meditation, visualization, manifestation, channeled messages from me. Like whenever spirit speaks, I will speak. And I don't know what will come. And this is something that, again, that first year I trusted in, and the messages came. They were beautiful, and I want to really lean into that. I really want to trust source for content, and so I'll be offering any downloads that are coming to me. And then book recommendations. Anyone that's been in my world for even a minute knows that I am reading constantly, and I love to share what I read. And then my education shared with you. Right now, I'm on a deep, soulful immersion. I have enrolled in SPPC, which is spiritual psychology coaching at a mastery level, and it is E4 trauma method healing. In addition, I have completed a course in secure attachment styles and theories. I have past training in spiritual psychology, and I am also like, I'm constantly immersed in learning. I love sharing that with my tribe. I love bringing that to the table. So you can look forward to that, that I can help bring those things in. If I grow, we grow. That's the motto. So no formal lessons are scheduled. This is spirit led. There will be no recordings. I'm recording today because this is an intro and I want people to be able to see it and know what to expect. But after this, it's a present moment call every Monday morning, 7:30 Pacific time. And like I said, no pressure. If you can't make it one week, it's not a problem. Make it the next, make it when you can, but there won't be recordings. We're not going to have that added. There's sort of a pressure there that says you've got to stockpile and you've got to catch up. That's not what this is about. So for today, I want to talk about a couple of things quickly before we go into a meditation. Each Monday morning, and if you want to jot these down, you can. Here is our intention. This is how we will begin. We will ground. We will give thanks. We will smile and we will breathe. We will visualize our future and our future selves. Who are we becoming? And who do we wish to be? We will be setting intentions. We will be making amends with ourselves and with others. We will be forgiving of ourselves and of others. And we will align with love. I would invite you to use this format each day to begin your day. Ground, give thanks, smile and breathe, visualize, set your intention, make amends, forgive, and align with love. This is a recipe. When we manifest from an energy. It's from a feeling. It's magnetic. And the most magnetic energy of them all is joy. So recognizing that we have a choice on how we do life, on how we be, that can be a turning point. When we recognize we are the creator or the co-creator of our experience, right? We have the power of how we perceive, what we think about, and we do. I can almost hear the yeah, but at the end of the day, everything that we experience is through the vehicle of thought and emotion. And our thoughts create the physical feeling in our bodies, and that creates the energy that we are putting out, like a transmitter. And when we put that energy out, that's what we bring back in. It's attract. That's how the law of attraction works. So, like attracts like. When we think a thought and it's focused on lack, scarcity, fear, it'll never work. I call it the Eeyore syndrome, or the sky is falling, Chicken Little. We're putting that energy out. It's a frequency, it's a vibration, because we start to feel it. We feel it in our body. Everybody can feel it right now when I say that. When I talk about Eeyore, when I talk about Chicken Little, you can feel it in your body. It's rooted in fear or a lower vibration. And then we're putting that out. And then that's exactly what we're attracting. So if you want to know the quality of your thoughts, look at your results. And know that the beautiful thing about that is every moment of every day, we have the ability to choose again. We can choose differently. We can reframe. We can shift our perspective. That's why I added making amends and forgiveness with aligning with love. So often we are holding on to stories or resentments that we haven't released. And you can make amends with anything. It doesn't have to be a person. Make amends with a story. Make amends with yourself. Make amends with money. Make amends with health. And then forgive. And forgiving yourself is so important. And then you're free to align with love. Once you clear out that energy that is keeping you sort of riveted and stuck, you clear that out, and now you're such a clear path for alignment with love, because love is who and what you are. So if you want to make the most profound difference in your life in the fastest way possible, it's understanding that you have a choice, and you set your intention and you start practicing digging for gold, looking for gold, fanning flames instead of dousing them, looking for the good instead of digging for the bad. Stop waiting for the other shoe to drop. Start showing gratitude for the little things. Look at the world through childlike eyes, through childlike wonder. Be curious. Instead of being judgmental, be curious. Starting to shift. Knowing that joy is the most magnetic energy that you can be in. When you are in gratitude and joy, when you align that with desire, you are unstoppable. And so gratitude with excited anticipation, right? Focus on the fact that you already have it, visualize, and it doesn't have to be an it can be a be. This is who you are, your future self. This is how you align. This is how you show up in the world. This is how you have conversations. In addition to that, then it's like, okay, what's the lifestyle? I did a visualization the other day, and I saw myself behind a house, but I was out in a gorgeous, gorgeous flower garden. So it wasn't wildflowers. It was something I cultivated. It was a beautiful, big, vast flower garden. And it was so spectacular. It was like, whoa, oh, yeah, yes, please. I like this. So when we do our visualizations, we feel into the desire and give thanks for it in advance. And that is the power of manifestation. But it's also a code. It's a key to unlocking joy, because what we're focusing on expands. And so when we really lean in and we really focus on the joy of something, on the gratitude of something, the appreciation, the giving thanks, the feeling it. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I'm so grateful. Where the little voice comes in and says, oh, I can't believe this is happening. Be careful. Don't get too excited. Don't get your hopes up. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Oh, things have been going too well. Something bad might happen. This is the programming that we have, and we need to cut that off. Reprogram, reprogram, reprogram. I can't believe this is happening. I'm so grateful this is happening. This is wonderful. This is so exciting. This is better than I could have ever imagined. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the energy that's going to create more and create more and create more. And so we come from a place of like, this is a huge blessing. And I'm so excited to see what's next. I'm so excited to see what's coming next. I love watching this unfold. Spirit is incredible. God is incredible. This plan is so magnificent. I am so happy. And we also learn that we're happy no matter what. We're grateful no matter what. That life is happening for us, not to us. And that when one door closes, it's because another is going to open. And it is more aligned with who you are than you could even see at this point. So it's a trust, it's a faith, it's a deep knowing that we live in a benevolent universe, that Spirit has our back, that God loves us, that we come from love, that we return to love, that it's about love. Anything other than love is us turning our back to love and what we focus on. So turn back towards the light. So I want to close with setting an intention about what it is that you would love to experience with these Monday morning calls. And I'm going to put on some music and we're going to do just a closed eyes, little meditation to sort of gently set us up for the week. And then if we have time, we can do some questions, but let's close our eyes. I'm going to share my screen, just put some music on. I'm going to lead you through a guided meditation, and then we're going to just take a couple of minutes at the end and just write down your intention. When we're doing the meditation, lean into what's coming up for you. What is your intention? Who do you want to be? How do you want these weeks to fuel that? Get clear on what it is, your desires. Get clear. And then write those down. Write down soul rise and the date, the beginning date. This is the day it all changes. This is the day it all begins. And could be a different date for every single person watching this. It's never, ever too late to begin again. So close your eyes. And at some point, I will be able to find what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys, I will find it. I had it all queued up and then I couldn't find it. Just want to find my list. Oh my goodness. You know what I need? I need a tech person that can do all of this for me while I'm doing my thing. Okay, got it. Okay, close your eyes. Your hands on your heart. If it feels you, hold them in your lap, whatever's comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Breathing in again as deeply as possible. Exhaling any stress, any tension in the body. And as you start to center and ground, you start remembering the love that you are. Give yourself a moment to just connect deeply with that heart center, your soul, your spirit, part of you that is in. Your human is just a very small part of this spirit made manifest in this lifetime. Your spirit is pure love, made manifest, live this lifetime as a human for a very brief moment that has infinite impact. How does a being of love feel? Knowing that you are a being of love, how do you choose to live? What is the energy in which you reside? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Are there other choices? What if return to love? What does life look like when we consistently return to love? How is it different? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning, knowing that your focus is on living from a place aligned with love? Imagine yourself going through your day, sparked, energized, little bursts of joy, of remembering thoughts of all the things that you're grateful for. Too often, our days are filled with thoughts of things that we're afraid of, bills that need to be paid, chores that need to be done, a job, a relationship, health. And we don't focus on what's working, we focus on what's not working. What would happen if we turn that around? In all of those areas, their health, their relationships, their jobs, their tasks, with our chores, their money. And we just shift perspective. We see through the eyes of love. See it all as opportunity. See it all as life experience. We give thanks for it. We're in gratitude for this life. And each moment of gratitude is raising your vibration a little bit at a time. Suddenly, things change. Suddenly, things begin to shift. Coincidences? I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in unfolding. Things begin to align. Opportunities, connections, invitations, ideas. They come out of nowhere. And the more we lean into gratitude, curiosity, excited anticipation, the more seems to come. We learn to quiet the voices asking, what if it doesn't work? What if it dries up? What if it stops? What if it's a fluke? All the fear-based thoughts, we learn to shift those. We learn to observe and release. And we learn to ask, what if? What if it's happening? What if it's all exactly as it should be? What if better than I could have ever imagined? What if? And the path to get there is joy. The path is gratitude. The path is love. So, setting the intention. Breathe into your heart center and ask yourself, who do I want to be? How do I want to live today? What does each day look like? What does each day feel like? What does every moment hold for me an invitation? Imagine yourself walking through life, big smile on your face, full of joy, full of hope, full of excited anticipation, full of wonder for the times, meal that you prepared, that you set in front of you, the butterfly that lands on the floor, the beautiful sunrise, a gorgeous sunset, gifts to us. Imagine yourself in a state of grace, in a state of bliss, in a state of knowing that everything. Get a clear picture of this, feel into it. When you're ready, take a deep breath, state, and so it is. And then I'm going to give you a moment to write it down. Write it in your journal. The tension and why you're making a commitment to yourself to be here Monday mornings or so, to begin your week completely aligned in the energy. Go ahead and begin journaling now. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and come back and join me. And as we conclude this call, this has been recorded because it's information. I want you to know what you can expect. I want you to know what we have in store. I want you to know what I have planned. So again, I invite you to join me every Monday morning. I invite you to invite those that you love, people that you believe would benefit from this, and to help me raise this collective consciousness. Together we rise. So join me for Soul Rise every Monday morning. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm sending so much love.